Hello duelists, it's Joe here from Rufioh. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard. You should definitely hit subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss out on this kind of great Yu-Gi-Oh content in future. But if this is not your first time on the channel, welcome back. For today's Konami sponsored content, I have been lucky enough to get my hands on the Speed Duel GX Midterm Paradox mini box, which I'm going to be opening for you in today's video. In this box, you'll get your hands on 4 ready-to-play Speed Duel decks. We've got 12 new skill cards for GX characters, 4 of 12 secret rare variant cards in each box, and plenty more goodness where that came from. But that's enough time for talking. It's time to get your game on. So here we have it, duelists, the brand new Speed Duel GX Midterm Paradox mini box. Let's take a quick look on the outside of what you're likely to get. There'll be some information on the back as always, but let's have a quick look on the artwork. I love a bit of this. So, okay, look at this. We've got some cool elemental hero goodness on the side here. And we've got Gate Guardian, of course, on the other side. And on the back, we've got all of the information, including what comes in the box. We've got our character information here, some skills that we're going to get, some information on some of the cards we might be able to get our hands on. So, let's get stuck into the box. Okay, so let's see what's inside. Okay, so we've got our playmat on the top here. We're starting off strong with some of our secret rare cards. We'll take a look at this in just a moment. Really cool to see Elemental Hero Tempest on here. A really, really old school card. Particularly hard to get hold of, if I'm not mistaken. So nice to see it in here in this beautiful secret rare print. But let's take a look at the playmat quickly as best as we can. Of course, it's very difficult to open it on the screen here. Just going to unfold it just a little bit so we can take a look. In fact, I think that might be our image there of what we're going to get our hands on. So we've got there, and let's have a look at the other half. No, it's just going to be able to see that because it's all folded up, but you get the point. We've got a really cool playmat in here nonetheless. We'll take a quick look at our secret rare cards, and then we'll take a look at the contents of the decks themselves. So, Elemental Hero Tempest to start us off for our secret rares. I wonder what else will be in here. This is a particularly special time for me as well because the GX era is when I started playing competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! At tournaments. I went from being a more casual player to going to tournaments, so a lot of these cards really strike me in the heart as sort of like the peak years in my memories, you know? Elemental Hero Tempest here. Gate Guardian looking absolutely fantastic. Another classic card, of course, harping all the way back to the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Episodes. Next up, we have UFO Roid Fight, another really, really cool card, needing UFO Roid and a warrior monster to make. And our final one here, we've got Elemental Hero Bubble Man, another classic card. Great to see it here in this beautiful secret rare print. But next up, we're going to move on to the contents of the decks themselves. So inside our box, we have these bundled just like this. I imagine you're going to see a deck in, 2 decks in each one, I should say, split down the middle. So we're just going to move this out the way here, and we'll start with this side. Of course, we've got Cyrus on the back here. Of course, Cyrus's deck is going to be in this bundle here. So let's see exactly what we get when I manage to get the wrapping off this, which I'm terrible at doing. So you're going to see a nice little jump cut, and then we'll be back with this. Okay, so I split up the contents of that side there just so we can see everything split up. There are some down here, but we'll go through them in sections. So we start off with Psychroid. Really cool to see this in here. Cheeky Gyroid. Who doesn't love this card? Steamroid. Drillroid. I used to love this card back in the day. I used to play this in beatdown decks. Whenever someone got defensive on me, drop this down. They suddenly couldn't do it anymore. UFO Roid. Mechanical Hound. Express Roid. Ambulance Roid. Submarine Roid. Just bringing back all the memories. Stealth Roid. Truck Roid. Rescue Roid. Mixeroid. Weapon Change. Shield Crush. Vehicroid Connection Zone. Twister. Supercharge. Wonder Garage. Emergeroid Call. Trying to trip me up as always. Steam Gyroid. Great, the fusion cards here. Super Vehicroid Jumbo Drill. Ambulance Rescueroid. Super Vehicroid Stealth Union. And on to our next section here, we start off with Gate Guardian. Labyrinth Wall, who could forget? Crass Clown. Dream Clown. Jirai Gumo, another card I used to love back in the day. Risking It All. Shadow Ghoul. Sanga of the Thunder. Kazujin. Suijin. Stone Statue of the Aztecs. Ryu Kishin Clown. Kaiser Seahorse. Unshaven Angler. Whirlwind Prodigy. Soul Exchange. Fairy Meteor Crush. Tribute Doll. Double Summon. Judgment of Anubis. Labyrinth of Nightmare. And that's our next section gone through. Let's move on to some of the skill cards that are left in this side of the box. So next up is all of the skill cards. I am going to go through these relatively quickly. However, I recommend if you want to read through them and get real information on what these all do, you want to pause the video on each one and take a real chance to read. I'll give you a moment to pause on it so you can take a look. So we start off with Heroes Unite Fusion. Chemistry in Motion. The Roids Are Alright. Behold Gate Guardian. Under Pressure. Chillin' Outback. Hero World. Power Bond. Beware the Brothers Paradox. Elements of Thunder, Water and Wind. Believe in your bro. Oh, we do. And finally, Small Roid, Big City. And that, this is just the first half of the box. We've got another pack here to go through. Let's see what's inside. I've split this again into piles. I do feel like this is going to be my absolutely favourite part of this. Of course, it's the hero card. So we're going to start off with Elemental Hero Avian, another classic card. Elemental Hero Burstinatrix. Elemental Hero Clayman. Elemental Hero Sparkman. Goddess with the Third Eye. Winged Karibo. Dark Catapulter. Elemental Hero Bubbleman. Elemental Hero Blade Edge. Elemental Hero Wildheart. Elemental Hero Blazeman. Polymerization. H. Heated Heart. R. Righteous Justice. Skyscraper 2, Hero City. A Hero Lives. Sabatial the Philosopher's Stone. Hero Signal. Hero Ring. Hero Counterattack. Elemental Hero Tempest. Elemental Hero Electrum. Elemental Hero Wild Wingman. Elemental Hero Mariner. And Elemental Hero Nova Master. And then for the final section of today's viewing, we start off with Water Dragon. Hyozan Ryu. Hydrageddon. Hydrageddon. Oxygeddon. Jurak Protops. Jurak Iguanon. Carboneddon. Dogoran the Mad Flame Kaiju. Water Dragon Cluster. Duoterion. Another copy of Duoterion. Rurioku. Scroll of Bewitchment. A Legendary Ocean. Bonding H2O. Bonding D2O. Living Fossil. Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell, Bonding DHO, Des Koala, White Magician Pikeru, Des Wombat, Frost and Flame Dragon, Sea Koala, love the artwork, Loud Cloud the Storm Serpent, throwing myself off there, tongue-tied, Fifth Hope, Disposable Learner Device, Bikiru's Circle of Enchantment, and then on to our final two cards here. We've got UFO Roid Fighter, and finally, Elemental Hero Necroid Shaman. So Duelists, if you're anything like me, you're going to be absolutely hyped to get your hands on the Speed Duel GX Midterm Paradox mini box. Well, fortunately, it is just a few weeks away before this releases, so you won't have to wait too much longer. Hopefully, by virtue of the fact you made it this far into the video, you've enjoyed the content enough to have hit subscribe, and maybe even hit the notification bell along the way. A massive thank you again to Konami for bringing me this product so that I could open it on video for you Duelists viewing now. Once again, a massive thank you for watching this video. But for now, that's all from me. I'll see you in the next one.